You
Yeah.
used to cover before you were here in New York, and we're so happy to have you, by the way. But you used to cover a team in the Colorado Avalanche back in 2022 when they won a Stanley Cup. And I'm just wondering, when you look at the Devils versus that team that won a cup, a few years ago, what are the or how far off would you say the Devils are in terms of roster construction and structure? The Devils are from that team who took home a championship.
It's an interesting question because in some ways they're built similarly, in some ways they're built different. I think the Devils, when they are healthy, are really strong down the middle, which that Avalanche team was. If you look at that team centers, it had Nathan McKinnon, it had Nazem Kadri, it had JT Compher as a 1-2-3. The Devils, when they're going right, Hughes, Hischier, Glass, Glendening, the combination of centers is good. I actually did a story last year kind of examining how they stacked up on a Stanley Cup checklist that one of my coworkers made compared to both the Panthers and the Oilers last year. I think the biggest thing is probably just it's health, luck, number one. I think this team, especially with where the East is, if they're fully healthy and playing right and is getting good goaltending, I think that's a team that can at least contend to win a couple of playoff rounds. We've already seen them win one. So they're not. I don't know if there's not a way to replicate a Cale Makar. They're not going to have Cale Makar, but they have good defensemen on their team, and they have a lot of defensemen on their team, and the depth there I think is really encouraging of the guys you can have. But I think that it's almost like this is going to sound harsh, but like their roster is almost just a slightly less talented version of that roster. It's built similarly, I guess is what I'm saying, of where it has kind of a young top line center, good supporting cast up the middle, good wingers. They don't have a Mikko Rantanen level wing, but I don't know if you necessarily need that to win, though it certainly helps. And Jesper Bratt's really good. So I don't know. I think you can see the similarities, but every cup winner is different. And a lot of it will come down to just who is playing, who is healthy, and who's playing well, and how the puck is bouncing at the time, which I know is frustrating because it's like we want answers in this sport, but so much of it is kind of, I don't want to say chance because it's not fully chance, but there's an element of it.